creepy history of the Loftus Hall. I'm going to put a trigger warning with this story because it does mention the death of an infant, so there you go. So this creepy story does take place in 1775 when the Tottingham family lived at Loftus Hall. So the story with this family takes place in 1775, and there was a particularly stormy night with high winds, rain, thunder, and the family heard a knocking at their door. This wasn't unusual because of the location of the hall. It was quite often a safe haven for sailors during bad weather. The family opened the door and found a man that was trying to seek shelter from the storm that night, so the family offered him a place to stay for several days. This man, however, did take a particular liking to one of their daughters called Anne. That same evening that they offered him shelter, the family sat down with this man and played a game of cards. Only Anne dropped a card and she let out a piercing scream when she leant down to pick it up. Anne had noticed that this man didn't have normal human legs, but had hooves instead. As Anne let out the scream, this man, creature, or whatever it was, leapt up and jumped through the ceiling, leaving the house. And as he left, so there was a massive clap of thunder. The family tried to move on from whatever it was that they saw that night, but Anne never recovered. She spent months and months and months secluded in the tapestry room upstairs. And according to some, her spirit is still there now today. However, it is believed that this devil man, creature, whatever it was that was there that night, is just a cover-up for what really happened. During the 1860s and 1870s, the hall underwent massive renovations. And it was during these renovations that the remains of an infant was found in the walls within the tapestry room. So it's believed that there was a man that sought shelter that night from a terrible storm and did fall for Anne, and Anne fell for him, and Anne became pregnant out of wedlock, which back then was not the done thing to do. So many believe that Anne's family did in fact keep her locked away in the tapestry room throughout her pregnancy, and then when the baby was born, just allowed the baby to die, and then hid the baby's body and the secret within the walls of the tapestry room. What do you think happened?